There. See? New Year's Eve. I've penciled in a cold supper for John and Wendy Hughes.
John and Wendy Hughes? Don't know them from Adam.
Oh, of course you don't. They're not coming here. I'm due to cook for them.
They've booked a supper.
They've booked a supper. So how can I possibly tell them a week beforehand that I've gone out of business?
Tell them today. Give them a chance to find someone else.
They might not want someone else.
Oh, what arrogance.
Well, I've cooked for them before. I know what they like.
Anna, you want to go on with this catering or don't you?
I do and I don't.
But you thought you'd poisoned a whole family last week. You were a nervous wreck.
Not because of the poisoning.
No?
No, because my food kept disappearing from people's fridges.
Say that again.
Say what again? I mean, you've been shouting at me all morning to shut up. Now you want me to say it again.
Repeat after me. Because my food was disappearing from other people's fridges.
He means you don't have room to store the food.
Well, of course I don't, Gordon. Because my fridge was full. I was catering for 25.
Well, how many are coming to these Hugheses?
54. Well, that's what makes it worth it. With 54, it pays. It's been the trouble with this business of mine. I haven't been bold enough. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I've been too half-hearted.
Alright, Mum, don't be tight.
You've got enough.
But I'm not allowed to eat anything else.
I only said if you can have eggs at breakfast, and I can't give you eggs at tea. What's wrong with cereal and toast?
I have to be fit for the police. You can't be fit without a proper diet.
Diet affects the skin, and you got to fresh fruit and vegetables.
Yeah, like footballers eat steak.
Did you hear that, Billy?
You get lost, the both of you. Your mum's economising.
Must be another bill. Tries, isn't it, like that?
Hey!
Well, Billy?
It's the phone disconnection notice.
Oh, great.
Hey, Dad. You're not going to get any jobs with people can't phone you.
We'll have to pay. The phone's a necessity.
And you tell me what isn't, eh? How do you rate transport, eh? And get all the phone calls in the world, but what's the use if I can't get to the job?
You're lost without a phone, Billy. You really are.
All right, I'll bung a cheque off him today. That still doesn't solve the car problem, though, does it?
I know. Got a back and Terry's van.
They need it for themselves.
Box for the share, why not?
That's a long shot.
Dad, if we're living off cornflakes, surely you can risk a few long shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good lad.
Chris, what's the point of meeting you to discuss it if you've already made up your mind? Well, you've told him you're going, haven't you? I'm not during college till after lunch, so... All right, then, 5 o'clock. Well, how do you expect me to sound? I'd better go. Ciao.
Was that Chris? I didn't mean you to hang up.
Wasn't all that much of a conversation. He announced that he's going on holiday. Over Christmas.
On his own?
Well, not with me. It's one of those perks of the travel trade. A free holiday in the Austrian Alps.
Chris? Oh, that's nice.
Oh, yeah, it's great for him.
Skiing holiday?
Skiing and après skiing.
Will be other travel agents there?
Oh, yeah, it's partly work. There'll be lots of talking shop. I wouldn't have cared much for that, but... the skiing and actually getting away.
Couldn't he have wangled you a ticket?
I wouldn't even ask. Well, has she made a decision yet?
Don't ask.
Oh, come on, you two. Come on. 30 seconds. Oh, that's it. That's it. I'm knackered. Oh, I need some reviving. Hey, get your hands off that. That's for Terry's dad, present from Barbados.
Give us that here, you.
Yeah, see, I'd be as fit as you've been chasing that woman around Barbados for 2 weeks. Hey, he's always fit, aren't you, Tess? So that football training. Hey, I didn't know he was playing football again.
I'm not. I'm just coaching a junior footy team. I'm not allowed to play anymore, am I?
Oh, what happened? Upend the referee, did you?
No, I got my skull broken, courtesy here. Someone called McCardle.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Still getting them giddy spells, are you?
No, just the doc says I shouldn't have the football.
Well, I took some money from McCardle to cover our rent. I never thought of him as vicious.
Yeah, well, it's done now, isn't it? From now on, we find the rent ourselves and we don't give Harry a chance to complain.
Mum says he's still dead upset about, the grandchild and that.
Yeah, well, we put our foot right in it there, didn't we? I mean, we didn't know.
Well, look, maybe we should go over there and apologise, eh? Why, 'cause he's your landlord? No, not just 'cause of that. It's like the time when he came in the house. Edna had just died. We thought he was nosing. Maybe he's not as thick-skinned as you think.
Hey, could take him that bottle of rum across, couldn't we, and say we're sorry?
You could do, Ted, but you promised to fix my old fella's car, didn't you?
Yeah, and I thought that was spoken for.
Yeah, well, I can fix your old fella's car later, can't I? And anyway, me dad drinks too much.
Oh, does he? Get a bit,
You said the other day that you didn't know where Nick was. Have you found out?
Yes. Well, more or less. Things have been very difficult recently, and Nick's been under a lot of nervous strain.
His job.
Partly his job.
And I suppose the children.
Yes, and the children. Well, we've both been under a lot of strain, and so we thought it would be a good idea if he went away, you know, to recuperate and work things out.
Might help both of you.
Yes, that's what we thought.
I'm sorry you're in trouble. We had noticed you weren't going into the office.
Well, it suited me to work at home for a while, that's all.
And I'm holding you up.
No, I've been happy to talk. But you're quite right, you know, Annabelle. If you want to expand, then, you know, you're going to be into VAT, public health regulations.
Don't mention public health.
More expenditure, more equipment, more space.
If Gordon was joking, he said we'd have to buy a bigger house.
What does Paul feel about it?
He's never liked it.
Well, shouldn't you take that into account?
Well, he has his interests, so why shouldn't I have mine? After all, he did buy that video camera. I mean, it won't last. It's only a whim.
Annabelle, you're a magistrate now as well. Perhaps your life is more crowded than Paul's.
Don't think he sees it like that.
No, I'm sorry. I was just thinking about me and Nick. My job kept me so busy, and it's just the opposite for him. I don't think that helped us very much.
Well, perhaps you'll have the chance when he comes back to put things right between you.
Yes.
After all, a break does people an awful lot of good. I mean, look at Pat and Terry. They've come back so relaxed, so well.
Yes. Well, wherever Nick is now, it's a far cry from Barbados.
We couldn't have... just on our way out.
Yeah, thanks, see. It's all right, I'll leave it.
We're only going to Harry's.
Hey, and then to ours, but Pat's in if you want him, Billy.
Can I help?
It was a favour, like.
That's Pat. Yeah, he's in a sunny mood today, you know.
Oh, yeah, Barbados.
Well, go in, Bill. Go on.
All right, thanks.
See you later, B.
See ya.
Nothing wrong, is there?
No, just lavishing care, that's all. How'd you get on? Did Heather listen?
She listened. I decided. I'm giving up the catering.
Wise.
Well, I've got mixed feelings, really. Still, I'll cook like mad over Christmas and invite everyone round. You can, too.
There's only one person I'd like to ask, and he won't be here, will he?
Seems a shame to miss out on an English Christmas.
Oh, I'm sure Chris will manage. He'll be hunched over a fondue set somewhere, forcing himself to try the local brew. Oh, don't worry, Mother. I don't think he'll be weeping much for England.
You see, these are the days when we do our NT contract.
Oh, wouldn't you need the van for the other jobs, like?
We're never that busy.
Well, I'll fill her up with petrol every trip. I'll sweat a few bob to you.
Yeah, well, don't worry, Billy. We'll sort something out.
Oh, God, the difference that would make, having a van for a few days.
Are you really in trouble?
We'll fight our way out. I was expecting to get knocked back, that's all. It's been about our luck lately.
But I'm a man in love, Billy. Fate's smart on me, mate, so I want it to smile on you.
And love's all you need, eh?
Yeah, well, it's all I need. Yeah, look. Have a look at these pictures. Look, if it's a bad time, you know.
No, come on. I thought it might have been Annabelle. She came over earlier on. She asked about Nick. And I'd...
Yeah, well, I was, just wondering if you'd heard anything, if he's been in touch.
No. I found this, though. It's his sketchbook. captioned a lot of it. This one, me, Nicholas Black. And there's one over here. A date and some other figures.
Looks like some kind of record of his drug taking.
A kind of diary.
Yeah. Was it left somewhere obvious?
Yes. These pictures are how he feels. It's a cry for help. All I can do is watch and spy.
Look, if you'd have found us earlier, Heather, it wouldn't have made any difference. You'd just have been more scared.
I'd have tried harder, though. When I think of what he was like on the surface, he was so laid back, and yet all this was going on inside his head.
And now you wish you'd let him stay?
I just want another chance, Barry, to help him.
You're wrong, Heather. You would have gone down with him, I've told you. Look, why don't you do yourself a favour? Go out and meet some friends or something. No, forget about this. Forget about him for a bit.
Could ring Joyce. She was here the first time he came round.
Look, you had to be ruthless with him. Just like I was with Jane. You had no other choice.
Hey, Dad, what's going on?
Can you see the telly's going?
Why, is it broke or what?
It's been repossessed. You haven't paid the rental.
What? We must have paid it. Where's your man?
Still at work, and you won't get far arguing. I've tried.
Hey, hang on, mate. I think you must have made a bit of a mistake there, you know. Hey, come on, we paid it. Come on, get back here with that.
Couldn't he get another ticket?
Friends have to pay their way. That's out for me. Besides, I don't want to give him the hassle. I mind, but I can't get heavy about it. I hate getting heavy with Chris.
No one likes to nag.
If ever we fall out, he's so amazed. He looks so flattened.
I know what you mean. He's a fizzy sort of person.
I think the word is effervescent. Oh, it's sour grapes, that's all. I envy him. Makes me restless. Miss France, I suppose.
And Cecile's brother, Pierre?
Oh, that was over long ago. No, I miss the atmosphere. It's different. You feel more alive.
Well, I think you'll probably have quite a lively Christmas with Lucy coming home.
Lively, yes, but in what way?
There won't be any rumpus. No, there won't. Whatever happens, we'll stay calm. And there'll be lots of company, so you won't be bored.
Oh, no, not bored. Just lonely.
I suppose they might have sent a card, about the telly. It must have come when we were ill.
Ill? What do you mean?
Well, I didn't think I could bother you about anything. I might have just put it away and then forgot about it.
How can you hope to find anything when it's all jumbled up like this? Can't we get a system going? Stick it all in a folder, though.
Hope you forget about it, you mean?
What was that?
Dad, turn that off and come through here. I know what it means. Anything not to face up to things.
Face up to things. That's rich coming from you. She's got a ball gown hanging upstairs. The rate we're going won't have any chairs to sit on.
Billy, don't take it out on him. Rod, what we're trying to do here is sort things out.
The house just doesn't run itself, you know. There's heating, lights, rates, phone.
What's the point of shoving bills away? They ought to be pinned up somewhere.
Yeah, where you can see them all the time. What mess up the walls?
Can we get a pinboard?
Yeah, Cork. There's some sound designs.
Oh, is that right? I've got no car. The telly's just been taken away, and she's finding more things to buy.
I think we're all getting carried away.
Well, don't look at me. My head's not full of mad ideas, catwalks and snazzy dresses.
There's someone at the door. It's a policeman.
Might be something to do with the application.
What do you mean, Mona? Are the lefties on the trip?
Built up with you. Nobody move.
That's flipped.
Shut it!
Sorry to trouble you. It's about your next-door neighbour, Mrs. Black. You don't know where she is?
No.
Do you know her?
What is it, Billy?
Heather, is she at work today?
She was driving off as I came back home. I've no idea where to.
Are you close at all? You know, as neighbours go.
She gives me a lift to work sometimes.
We're not really close now. We see that fella there, though, Barry Grant. He's seen a fair bit of it recently.
Billy!
So, thanks for your trouble.
I shouldn't have said that, Billy. It sounded terrible, as if... You know.
But what did you want me to do? Invite him in so he could cheer us on? I mean, the way I was feeling in there, the domestic on his hands, I can tell you. Could have brained a pair of them.
Look, why don't we all sit down and just let them know how things stand tonight, perhaps?
We'll do it now. They're fixed up to go down to the mace tonight. They can't face stopping here without a telly.
If they do that, everyone will know.
But so what? For God's sake, Doreen, there's a lot worse things about all this than other people knowing.
Did she say when she'd be back?
About 2:30, I think. Look, is it something urgent?
Do you know her well?
Yeah, well, fairly well, yeah.
I've got some unfortunate news. If I've got someone with me who can support her, like, it makes it easier all round.
Well, yeah, I'll be there, yeah. Can you tell us what it is?
I'm afraid it's rather serious.
Lucy, don't speak so fast. Oh, she's here now. Why don't you talk to her yourself? Well, what are you phoning about? Why not? Bye.
Was that Lucy?
Yes. She won't be back for Christmas. Don't ask me why. She didn't say. She's sending a letter to explain.
Where was she ringing from? Marseille?
No, somewhere else. I didn't catch what the operator said. Oh, I hope you don't mind. I accepted the charges. It was only a couple of minutes.
Why the sudden change of plan? She's so unpredictable.
Well, that's her way, isn't it? Doesn't like to be tied down. We do set ourselves up to be modern parents.
You don't do too badly either. See you soon.
Modern parents. I must say I feel anything but.
I thought we were all going to be together for Christmas.
Do you think Grant knows why she's changed her mind?
He might do. Don't think we should ask him, though, do you?
She says she'll write. I suppose she will, eventually.
Goodness knows what she'll say.
God. I suppose there must be some parents who manage to steer their children in the sort of direction they'd like them to go.
Can't be too many. You give birth, and then it's hold on to your hat.
Huh.
So that's roughly what we owe, and until we get ourselves straight, it's nobody to rock the boat, and we've all got to make the best of it. To tell you? Yeah, I know.
What else is there? We can't go to a disco for skins.
We haven't had a chance to think yet. No.
No, what? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you haven't thought much at all from what we gather.
Tracy, what's this we? Because don't go hiding behind Rod.
That's right, he's done his bit. He's thought about his future, and he's always put this family first.
Yeah, well, that's more than what my mum's done. Going out using credit cards when there's nothing in the bank.
Don't you go calling your mother, girl. She was spending on you, remember? Decking you out in a fancy dressing account of your soft ideas.
It's not soft you want to be a model.
Tell her, though. Spell it out for her, will you?
It's an ambition, Billy. I know it may not be that realistic.
So, this is a time for being realistic. For Christ's sake, the girl's got no chance, has she? Never, not in a million years, will that girl ever get to model clothes.
Well, all right, it's a dream.
She can't afford it. She's got to get off her backside, get herself down that job centre and find herself some kind of scheme to go on.
But they're useless, them.
But it shows she's doing something. You've sorted yourself out. Why can't she? I mean, she's paying off a dress you'll never ever get the chance to wear.
You won't leave it alone, will you? You just keep moaning on about it.
Because it makes me sick, the thought of it hanging up there in that wardrobe.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what makes me sick. When you went thumpy that time, if you hadn't have done that, none of this would have happened. You'd still been in your other job.
Oh, grow up, Stacey, will you? I didn't lose my job because of that.
The union wouldn't fight for him because he didn't back the strike that time.
It was new technology. That's when my dad lost his job.
I know all that.
So what's the problem? Rod understands what we're trying to say, and we didn't get any bellyache from him, so what's so special about you, eh?
We're not the ones in charge of the money, are we? You and me mum have mucked it up, and we're the ones to suffer. We're paying for it. Well, I don't think that's fair. I don't think we're the ones to blame.
Heather,
Hello, Paul.
I just wanted to say thank you for helping Anna make up her mind this morning.
Oh, that's no problem.
Anna said you seemed a little down.
Oh, well, I've just had lunch with Joyce and it's done me no end of good. So I'm feeling fine, Paul, thank you. Just fine.
Stacey? you want a cup of tea? I don't know. There's thousands in this kind of mess, not just this family. She says we're the ones to blame, but it's scum like that, Tyler, shouldn't exist. But they thrive. They feed off the likes of us because we're all so bloody desperate.
Billy.
Stacey?
Leave her, Billy.
Yeah, took the door off.
It'll do her good to get out for a bit.
Oh, where's she going?
She's 16.
I'm sorry, could you say that again? A man was found in Sefton Park?
A man was found in Sefton Park.
Early this morning, yes, I know.
Do you only think it might be your Nick?
We suspect it might be your husband. How old is he?
45.
His hair, what colour is it?
Grey.
Short? Long?
Short. Not thinning, but...
Fine. Any other features?
He wears glasses.
Yes. Well, I think it would be wise if you could come down to the mortuary. We need someone to try and identify him.
Mortuary? But you said you found. My husband's been found before, you see. He was in a coma then, but he recovered very well.
Yes, he'd been in a coma this time, too. But you see, he'd been out in the open all night. He wasn't found in time.
Found dead in Sefton Park. He did say that.